Hey guys, we're in the finals now. DDE versus Response. It is no longer LG Response, even though he has LG in his name. He is on Team NOS, playing with Ranged. A very good Protoss who doesn't get any credit to his name. He just doesn't play in too many tournaments, but I will vouch for him. He is very good. And DDE versus Response. Very nice game. I believe it is a BO5, I believe, so I should update this. But yeah, we'll go in. It is on GSL Terminus SE. And this is the map where you can take 3 bases very quick. But now, in case you didn't know, there is Destructible Debris, as it used to be called. I know it's debris, but back in beta there was a joke about debris. So I said that just once right here, so you can't have this like third base uncontested. There's always a chance of someone breaking that, and also you can't really just wall this area off and be like, yep, I'm okay, because they can go in through the back and abuse you in the rear, which is never a good thing. And the Response going to be chrono boosting those probes out. Number 11 and 12 get chrono boosted like always, unless you do a 10 gate. 10 gate is when you don't chrono boost those probes. It looks like he is doing some mining pairs. Got this crystal patch, that is close, has 2 on it. This one's close, has 2 on it. This one's close, has 2 on it. This one's close, has 2 on it. So, making sure he does get those mining pairs up. And how is DDE doing? This one close has 1 on it. This one close has 2. This one close has 1. So, looks like it's kind of just luck. DDE doesn't really care too much about the mining. And as I say that, this one does get paired up. But I'm not sure if that one was on purpose or not. DDE placing his first barracks up here. I'm not sure what he is going to be opening. I haven't seen DDE's TVP lately, so I'm completely in the dark. In Response, I just haven't casted many games of his, so I can't really make any prediction right now. It's looking like, I'm guessing, going to be a 1-gate FE from Response, and DDE's going to do a 1-Rax expand just because of how this map works out. DDE doesn't have a gas. Response has 1 gas right now. I don't think he's going to be doing a 4-gate. I think he's just going to get this Cybernetic core up, get a Zealot, build a sentries for like that buffer, because sentries don't really cost minerals. Get 1 sentry, then possibly throw down the expansion. And there goes that Zealot. Probe is going off, scouting DDE second, DDE also scouting Response second. That's oftentimes what happens when you spawn complete cross positions. You just scout each other seconds, just the way things work. And the, whoa, that Marine, very nice job. DDE had the Marine down here, was paying attention, picked off that probe before he actually got in the base. So Response completely in the dark, immediately throws down another gateway after that happens. And DDE throwing down 4 barracks. So this is looking like it's going to be fairly aggressive. We'll see if he does pull his SCVs, has still been building them. So this isn't like any of that, like, 12 SCVs, stop building SCVs, then go off and kill your opponent at like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. This is some weird 5-Rax build from DDE. So we know the 3-Rax build, we know the 6-Rax build, and now we know the 5. And this is going to come a little bit after 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which means Response will be able to get a sentry count up to deal with this. It is building a sentry and a stalker. As long as this builds another sentry, he will be just fine. Forward pylon is going down, so what is Response doing? Maybe that's just going to be there for later use. I'd say DTs, but doesn't have that second gas. So I'm not exactly sure what Response is. Maybe just some 2-gate pressure. DD, though, with the 5 racks. And throwing up this bunker, making it look very much like a 1-Rax expand. Hiding these Marines back here. And this may actually work. We do have Response throwing down this Nexus. And is going to be going up. DD does have this watchtower. And Marine's not in the bunker just yet. Not sure why they are going to be getting into it. Should be. In Response, looks like he's going to do a little bit of 2-gate pressure as soon as this warp gate finishes. And DD may be forced to show that he is not going 1-Rax expansion, as all the Marines do go down. And now it looks like he is moving out. No SCVs have been pulled. That's just a buttload of Marines. And oh, they catch that Stalker, Marine, and Zealot completely out of position. Takes all those guys out with like no losses. But there are 3 Stalkers here. 3 Stalkers can kite Marines very well. And Response doing some nice cutting of his own. Getting that watchtower so often. It's getting kind of obnoxious. And kind of missteps. And 1 Stalker does go down. DD still has a lot of Marines. But we should have some sentries being built. This Nexus should be canceled. And now DD just going in for the kill. Does have a bunker here, can put guys in it if he chooses to do so. In response, just kind of poking in, trying to get what he can, but loses us. Oh no, he doesn't. So close to losing that. 2 HP, one more freaking fire would have killed it. And oh, this Stalker's going to go down instantly. And now Response taking some damage. Doesn't want to back himself into a corner. DD taking out those shields. We don't have any sentries up here. I'm not sure why he is not. He just wants to ensure he can mine off this base, but that may be a critical mistake, as DD hasn't really taken too much losses. You can see Response taking a lot more losses than DD. DD, well, just doing so much damage in Response, trying to micro, but as soon as you get this mass Marines, one volley just does so much damage to Stalkers. You misstep, you stutter step 1 second, this like Marine stutters back, you're in a lot of hurt. And those Stalkers getting close, they can't really do any stutter stepping. Lots of damage goes down on those Zealots. No sentries, and this Stalker goes down while whooping in. DD now into the main of Response. Should take out that pylon, but he's going to go back down. Try to take these Stalkers by surprise. I think that was a mistake. If he took out these pylons, could have supply capped Response, which meant less Stalkers. And now he can get sentries, which walls him out. But maybe he's like, well, you want me out? I have your natural done. And DD again doing so much damage. Hasn't really taken any expansion. This pylon so close to being down. Now it does go down. Some Zealot tries to morph in. DD's like, nope, down instantly. And now that Stalker does go down. This one's not a whoop gate. Now it's turning into a whoop gate. But, oh no, not an Otosis pylon. If he takes out this pylon, it would have done more damage than that one. No gateways go down. Now we do have another pylon. This Stalker going down. No, it doesn't. At 1 HP. And now the probes are going down from DD. It looks like this build was just too much for Response. I think he should have just been like, well, you're all in. Cancel that Nexus. Build more sentries. Tech to Colossus. And just look at this freaking swarm of Marines. Just going in, doing damage to that natural. This is game over. Game 1 will be going over to DDE. And maybe just falling back, be like, well, I win. Let's go back in macro. Got my expansion going up. You got 0 probes, dude. LOL. No, just going off where he has that force of Marines where Stalkers can't really micro against him just because the damage of one volley is so great. And lots of Zealots coming out because, well, he doesn't have anything else. He's like, no gas, gotta build Zealots. But, well, the Marines can stutter step Zealots pretty efficiently. And when you get to this number of Marines, Zealots aren't effective at all. 44 food versus 13 food. No shield battery, so Response can't hold off. And if you paid attention to Brood War, there is one Dragoon getting like, I think it was like 30 kills off a cheese and actually coming back to win the game. 30 kill Dragoon against Marines. Pretty insane. Thanks to shield battery. One thing you never see, but the one time you do see it, it is epic. Back in Brood War days, these Marines gonna be taking out the Nexus. That Nexus will fall. Response doesn't really have anything. He's got some probes, but those guys, they're not confident. And there goes the GG from Response. DD takes game number 1.